I think what I love about Dragon Shield and dragons in specific is that it's the pinnacle of fantasy. It's the top creature within our genre. But it's also appealing that a dragon can be so many different things. It's almost endless how you can change the design and still having it look like a dragon. That's why I think dragons are very, very fun and cool. And also why they keep being funny for me as an artist to paint and draw. Because every dragon is a new dragon, a new personality, a new design, a new creature that you have to go into as an artist and imagine. And that thing I think is really, really appealing. I'm Jesper Ejsing and I'm a fantasy artist. I paint dragons, goblins and monsters for a living. And I've been a fantasy artist ever since I was 16 years old, I guess you can say. It was also around that time that Dungeons & Dragons emerged, and a friend of mine got a hold of the basic set, and I very clearly remembered skipping through the pages on the basic sets, nailing in on some of the illustrations and thinking, I want to do this when I become an adult, or I want to do this as a living. And it took 20 years, but then it came true. I really like how the Sky Dragon turned out. I think it's one of the most unique design of a dragon I ever did. And it has some kind of like a fluid motion to it that I think is very, very cool. The sketch was super fast. The idea for it just with the sail-like fins came out very, very fast. And from here on, it was just a complete joy to see if I could get all the fluid, dynamic motion from the sketch into a final painting. When looking at our relationship, Dragon Shield and me, it's go way, way back because the original founders of Dragon Shield were playing in the same role-playing group that I was playing in Aarhus in the late 80s. And I always looked for some kind of relation where we could do some work together. It's always been in a part of my mind that I could work on dragons together with the Dragon Shield.
Got something new coming up
nice.
Very soon this year. Would you like to see?
Yeah, sure. Ooh, nice. Can I open it?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Ooh, it's shiny. Nice. And it already has my signature on it. This is super cool. I wanted to make a dragon that was enormously big and very long and twirling in and around itself like a Chinese dragon maybe, but then I came up with the idea that it's very boring if it's just a dragon being angry. It needed someone to be angry at, and I started sketching these crow people that he was attacking. Or maybe they were attacking him, we don't know. But as soon as I had them in the narrative, I really think it became a fun illustration. But then I wanted them to not just look like birds, so I gave them small vests and weapons and stuff. So now I already have this scenario that there's a whole population of crow people somewhere that whose worst enemy is this big white dragon that once every day take a couple of the young ones. But I guess that's how nature is. I love seeing my own stuff in the store, and I will sometimes go into the store and take my own product and put it out so people can see it. So I enjoyed it. I mean, being a player and a user of all the game materials, I really enjoy seeing my own stuff on products. I enjoy playing with my own cards that I painted. I enjoy playing on my own playmats and all of that stuff. It's a special thing when you created a piece of artwork and you handed it in, and then you more or less forget about it, because it takes about a year for a product to come out. So you've always almost forgotten about it until I go into the game store and all of a sudden I see my dragon on the shelves.